Well, I'm back at it with my rack mount gaming PC. I thought my upgrade was going to be a one and done, but didn't last very long. I had to take it back to the office, and it's been running mem test. CPU's a little hot, but yeah, apparently that Kingston memory just wasn't up to snuff. It passed mem test originally in a different PC, but it does not like this PC. Ouch! Watch my fingers. Upset the It's a little hot. I don't know if it's throwing errors because it's getting too hot. Whoops, gonna make things worse. Come on, fan. Or what's going on? But yeah, looks like we're gonna have to try this Corsair stuff instead. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Kingston stuff anyways. I mean, most of my beef is the fact that they can't label their stuff. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, with great difficulty, I was able to get this memory to work. I don't know what the deal was, but it took several tries of enabling XMP to get the computer to run this at 1600 megahertz. Otherwise, it went to default at 1333, which probably wouldn't have mattered, but if I'm going to use it, I want to get all the speed I can, even though I'm not overclocking. I did do some digging. I already knew I'd have a 4790. I'm going to steal a 4790 from that HP. But I wanted to replace the heatsink too. So this is the stock Intel cooler I was using. It does have a copper slug, but it's fairly slim profile. And I ended up doing some digging and I found this one, which should work. I don't know if it's a Zalman. I don't know what the Z stands for. But basically there's twice as much aluminum there. So I'm hoping this will allow the CPU to stay a little cooler. We'll see. But I gotta do a CPU swap, clean that off, and repaste and everything, and we'll see what happens next. Well, to my disappointment, I was wrong about that heatsink. I thought it was going to fit, but it's for an older generation socket. I may have to consider buying a different heatsink, but honestly, if it gets to that point, what's going to happen is I'm just going to upgrade this whole PC. I'm going to go with something a little bit newer and more modern, probably. So, yeah, we're going to have to just live with high CPU temps, I guess. I am beating on it pretty hard right now. I have Firmark CPU burner doing stuff, and then I have having benchmark running. CPU's pulling 68 watts, or around 82 Celsius. Not so great. Looks like I am turboing a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna run this with the cover on for a bit before I go home, and hope for the best. Hopefully no more blue screening. I don't know what the deal with this stuff is, but apparently it's garbage. It just passed mem test once, and then that was it. This stuff has a more substantial heatsink, so hopefully it'll stay cooler. Computer's running right now, so I can't touch it. I can, however, feel the heat. Ooh wee. I don't know if that's from the GPU or the CPU, but it's just nice and toasty right here. Probably touch this. Yeah, it's probably a combination of both. Windows is reporting the graphics card to be at 60 Celsius right now. Something's going on. That ain't good. Well, I don't think it overheated, but I think something just crashed. So I might have to go back to that 4 gig sticks of memory. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, well, screensaver just kicked on. So, yeah. I probably should have left myself a little bit of CPU headroom. It's, I I think it's kind of freezing on me because I have the CPU and the GPU maxed out. But hopefully this will work, because my goal was to build this PC and use it for like the next 5 years. not build it and then fiddle with it and then build it again and fiddle with it some more. And yeah, it's struggling. Let's see here. Yeah, it's just the screensaver screwed me over. Can I change this mid? Let's go down to 5 threads. I'm guessing I'd stop and start it. It's still looking at 100%. I'm gonna go to 4. My guess is it's gonna max it out regardless, since it's quad core, and even if I'm doing 4 threads. Seems a little bit more stable now. I think that'll be a reasonable load to subject it to. Trying to get my fingers caught. Oh man, that is toasty in there. Fun part will be putting cover on, because right now it's getting, oops, here I could bump in the camera. It's getting the advantage of ambient air flowing through here and cooling it down. With this on, now I'm hotboxing that CPU. Because there's really nothing airflow wise. It's kind of trapped in its own little valley. I'll have to look and see. Maybe I can bum a better heatsink off a friend. Do some trading. Cause yeah, I got that front intake fan, and it's blowing everything into the memory, and then the graphics card, and these 2 little sad fans here are sucking hot air out, hopefully. But I don't know. I was doing some looking online. What I'd really like to find is a 2U case that puts the video card sideways instead of vertically. But some of the options I was looking at I didn't really like, and I don't know. There's not something that's what I want, because what I want is stupid probably. What I want is a 2U rack case that could hold my GPU, micro ATX motherboard, regular power supply, and still have front bays, because I do actually use the card reader. The USB 3 ports I have are kind of nice, but if I had a newer case, I could just have some in the front and not need this little adapter bay. But I don't know. There's the Dell Precision Rack 3930, which would make an even better replacement for this, because that would be a 1U rack mount server. It has space and support for a graphics card like a NVIDIA 1080. Dual power supplies, dual networking, which don't really need, but it has a bunch of features that'd be nice, all in 1U, which should actually be better than what I'm running now. It's just, I don't want to spend $1,000 for a PC I'm going to use at home to browse the web and play ancient video games. But yeah, hopefully that's the end of this project. Hopefully this will just kind of happily chug along and run for another 1.5 years, and I won't have to do anything with it. I still can't believe I've had this for 1.5 years now. But either way, hopefully that was interesting, and thanks for watching.